ज्योति जगा लो, होगा दूर अंधेरा। ओम शांति, ओम शांति, ओम शांति।
Sisters respond, Om Shanti.
विश्व शांति दाता
The ocean of peace
बाबा के
and
तरफ
the one who
से
is the bestower of peace to the world,
सभी अलौकिक भाई बहनों को
on behalf of Baba,
रक्षा बंधन की बहुत बहुत बधाइयाँ हैं।
please accept wishes on the occasion of Raksha Bandhan.
बाबा ने हम सबको पवित्रता की राखी बांधी और हम सबको माया से सुरक्षित कर दिया।
Purity, and Baba has protected us from Maya.
ऐसे ही हमें सबको
We need to tie the
बांधनी
everyone and
और विश्व रक्षक बनना है।
and we need to become the protector of the world.
ये स्वरक्षक, यज्ञ रक्षक और विश्व रक्षक
We can protect ourselves, and this Rakhi enables us protect ourselves as well as be the protector of the sacrificial fire and the protector of the world. Today we have a Rakhi celebration. Before that, let's listen to Baba's Murli. Today's date is 19th August 2024. The essence of the Murli is, sweet children, continue to imbibe this knowledge. And by the end, you will be equal to the Father. And you will have digested all the Father's strength. Question: with the awareness of which two words you can become the spinner of the discus of self-realization? Do you have an idea? What are those two words? The answer, the rise and the fall. And Sato Pradhan and Tamo Pradhan. And the temple of Shiva and brothel. If you know those two words, you can say one of those words are today and tomorrow, and Sham and Sundar, and knowledge and devotion. So when you have these two words in your awareness, you will become the spinner of the discus of self-realization. Baba says you understand this knowledge accurately. There is no knowledge on the path of devotion. They continue to tell you the things which will just please your heart. What else is there in that path? There are various stories and rituals. These are done only to please our hearts. The path of devotion itself is the path to please your heart. Om Shanti. The Father sits here and explains to you, sweetest spiritual children. Baba says you are so elevated. This is a play of the rise and fall. You have now in your intellects that we were so elevated and pure once upon a time. And we have degraded now. You go in front of deity idols and say that you are high and we are low. We didn't know previously that we were the ones who were the highest on high and who become the lowest of the low. Now the Father tells you, sweetest children, you were so elevated and pure, and you have now become so impure. Those who are pure are said to be high. That is called a voiceless world. And the deity's kingdom is called voiceless world. We used to have our kingdom there, which is again being established now. Baba just gives us that signal that we were the residents of the highest temple of Shiva, that is golden age, and after taking birth for half a cycle, then we adopted the path of sin. Then you became impure and vicious. You remained vicious for half a cycle, and you need to become voiceless now. You need to become voiceless as well as Satopradhan now. You need to remind yourself these two words with which you will remember the entire cycle. This is the Tamo Pradhan world.
सतो प्रधान दुनिया की निशानी ये लक्ष्मी नारायण
Baba says Lakshmi and Narayan are the signs of the Sato Pradhan world.
की बात है
It's a matter of 5,000 years.
में राज्य था
Your kingdom was in the Sato Pradhan world.
बहुत उत्तम
Bharat was the highest land. Now it has become the lowest.
वाइसले से विशियस बनने में
It takes
84 जन्म लगे
so it takes 84 births for you, your 84 births, to become vicious from viceless. Gradually, all the degrees start reducing,
निर्विकारी न
but in fact, you use this term completely viceless.
श्री कृष्ण को कहते
Sri Krishna can be called as the completely viceless. He was very fair. Now he has become dark, ugly.
तुम यहाँ बैठे हो
You are sitting here, so this should be in your intellects that
में विश्व के मालिक थे
we were the masters of the world in the temple of Shiva, where no other religion was there.
सिर्फ हमारा ही राज्य था
We had only our kingdom there. Then gradually 2 degrees started reducing.
सरा कला कम होते होते
Then gradually, while taking births, our degrees reduced from 16 celestial degrees to 14 celestial degrees. And later we become vicious, and then we become Tamo Pradhan, totally degraded.
को कहा जाता है विशियस वर्ल्ड
This world is called the vicious world.
विषय वैतरणी नदी में होते खाते रहते हैं
So Baba says, people just,
क्षीर सागर में
they become, get choked in the river of poison, and there we used to live in that ocean of milk.
अपने 84 जन्म
You are aware of the story of 84 births and of the world cycle. We were voiceless.
इनके राज्य में थे
We were in this their kingdom.
जाई थी
There was that pure kingdom.
फुल स्वर्ग
It is called the full heaven,
सेमी
and
स्वर्ग
silver age is called semi heaven.
ये बुद्धि में तो है ना
You have this in your intellects, right?
ज्ञान तो बुद्धि में से
You have in your intellects.
बाबा ही आकर सृष्टि के आदि मध्य
Baba himself comes and he reveals the secrets of the beginning, middle, and end of the world cycle.
ही रावण आया है
Ravan comes in the middle of the cycle.
इस विशियस दुनिया का विनाश हो जाए
Finally, the destruction of the old world takes place.
जाने के लिए हम पवित्र
Then we become pure in order to go to that
को आप
golden age.
हमें
Baba says, consider yourself as a soul and remember me, the Father.
अपने को देह नहीं समझो
Don't consider yourself as a body.
तुमने भक्ति में वायदा किया था
You promised on the path of devotion that, Baba,
आप आएंगे
when you come,
तो हम आपका ही बन जाएंगे
we will become yours.
बाबा से बातें करेंगे
The soul speaks with the Baba.
कृष्ण कोई सर्व आत्माओं का बाप
Sri Krishna is not the father of all the souls.
आत्माओं का बाप तो निराकार
Baba says, the incorporeal Shiv Baba is the father of all the souls.
उस हद के बाप से हद का वर्षा
You receive
बेहद की
the limited inheritance from the limited father or a physical father, whereas you receive an unlimited inheritance from the unlimited father. The Bharat receives this unlimited inheritance.
दीप को कहा जाता है
Golden age is called the temple of Shiva, because Shiv Baba has come and he has established the kingdom of deities. This has to be remembered constantly. Of course, this is a matter of happiness, right? That our Baba has made the golden age for us. Shiv Baba has come and he has established the religion of deities. We are going to that temple of Shiva. If a soul departs, he is said to be the resident of heaven. Baba says it doesn't happen like that. No one goes to heaven, because heaven itself doesn't exist at this time. Where else do they go? These are the false stories which are created on the path of devotion just to please your heart. That is, without any understanding, they just create those stories. Baba says this is the time you are making an effort to go to that true kingdom where there will not be any trace of any physical illness or disease. You will be always cheerful there. Baba makes it very easy and simple. Baba sits here and explains to us as if he is explaining the little children. Baba says, irrespective of wherever you are, you can still claim the status. So Baba says the purity is the important subject. We need to have cleanliness in every aspect. That is, today is a symbol of that. We need to have very pure food. Baba says cigarettes are not offered as a bhog to deities. We always offer sattvic food or pure food to deities. So Baba says, do you ever offer eggs or tobacco in front of Granth? They consider the Granth as though it's a body of Guru Govind. The Sikh people believe that. They give a lot of regard to that Granth. It is considered as sacred as the body of the Guru Govind. The Sikh people have this kind of beliefs. Guru Nanak didn't sit and write that Granth. The Nanak simply incarnated. The number of Sikhs grew. They then later wrote the Granth, etc. During the initial times, when the religious founders they come, they give their teachings. They don't start writing their scripture. So Baba says they consider the Gita to be a form of Sri Krishna, just as there is the Granth of Guru Nanak. So the Gita of Sri Krishna is remembered. Baba says they continue to say God Sri Krishna speaks. Neither Krishna wrote that Gita nor he spoke. That is why Baba says it's the complete ignorance. Only the one Supreme Father, Supreme Soul has this knowledge, and salvation is received through Gita. Only the Father has this knowledge of that. There is a day throughout the, there is a day begins through the knowledge and night through the devotion. Now Baba says you need to make the soul very pure. You need to make the effort also. So Baba also draws our attention to this aspect that some powerful storms of Maya come so that the knowledge just flies away. You will not be in a position even to explain to others because you get influenced by these voices or Maya to such an extent that you will not be able to relate it to others. Baba says lust is the greatest enemy which troubles a lot. It harasses you a great deal. So Baba definitely says that it takes some time to get rid from that vice. Actually, it's a matter of liberation in life in just a second. As soon as a child is born, he becomes a master. You recognized that Shiv Baba had come and you claimed your right to be the inheritance. You claim your right to that inheritance as soon as you become Baba's child. The Gita was also spoken by Shiv Baba. Baba says that remember me. Baba comes in this ordinary body. Sri Krishna is not an ordinary human being. He is a divine deity, the first prince of the golden age. Brahma Baba's body is considered as an ordinary body. So Baba says when Sri Krishna takes birth, there is a lightning all around. When such a completely voiceless soul takes birth, Baba says the lightning takes place all around. There will be a lot of impact. And this is why Sri Krishna is still remembered today. However, all the scriptures belong to the path of devotion. In English, they are called philosophy. Only the spiritual father can give you the spiritual knowledge. He himself says, I am your spiritual father. I am the ocean of knowledge. You children are studying with the Father. You are also imbibing the knowledge. Baba says Baba is an ocean of knowledge. You children are learning from the Father. You are imbibing this knowledge. The moment Baba incarnates, the first thing he does is to give us this knowledge. The phrase goes like this: Nijanand Swarupam Shivoham Shivoham. That Baba gives his own introduction. The moment Baba comes, he gives us the knowledge. You children are also learning. So Baba says you listen to this knowledge throughout your life and you will become equal to the Father at last. Everything depends on how you imbibe. You will develop that strength by having remembrance of the Father. Baba says we will develop that strength by having the remembrance of the Father. Remembrance is called the power of sharpness. There will be difference in swords. One sword can be bought for 100 rupees and the same can be bought for 3 to 4,000. So Baba says the variation in the price, it's because of the difference in quality. Baba is experienced in this. A lot of regard is given to sword. Baba used to give a lot of regard to the sword of Guru Gobind. You children need to have the strength of yoga. So there has to be that power in the sword of knowledge. Only when there is that power, people will quickly understand. You will continue to make effort according to the drama. The more you remember the Father, the more your sins will be cut away with that remembrance. And the purifier Father is showing you methods. He will then continue to come after a cycle and he gives us this knowledge in the same way. Baba has made Brahma Baba renounce everything and he had made his chariot. There will be a lot of attraction there. Baba is just recalling the moments of Sindh. There used to be a lot of attraction. How everyone used to run at that time. All the mothers, sisters and brothers were granted vision and they just ran. Because there is a lot of attraction in the Father, right? So you also have to become complete like that. Of course, you will become number wise. A kingdom is being established. You have understood the world cycle from the beginning of the golden age to the end of the iron age. It is now the confluence age. Father definitely has to come to make you pure. Pure means Sato Pradhan. Alloy gets gradually continued to be mixed in you. How can that alloy be removed? When souls are real, the jewelry also would be real and the bodies become beautiful. Which jewelry is being referred here? So Baba says once your soul becomes beautiful, you will have beautiful bodies. You will have a very fair body. When the soul becomes false, then bodies also become impure. Everyone used to bow down. Baba just talks about Brahma Baba. Even Brahma Baba used to bow down before getting the knowledge. He used to keep a big oil painting of Lakshmi and Narayan on a gaddi. Baba had a diamond business. He was a diamond merchant, so he had a big oil painting of this deities. He would remember them with a lot of love. He didn't remember anyone else. If his thoughts wandered anywhere, he used to just slap himself. If his mind just wanders here and there, he just slaps himself. Why is my mind wandering? Baba used to explain himself. He used to explain the self that why is my mind wandering? Why don't I receive a vision? He was on the path of devotion, right? When he received a vision of Vishnu, then he didn't become a Narayan. When he was granted a vision of Vishnu, he didn't become a Narayan instantly. Effort definitely has to be made. The aim and objective is standing just ahead. The one whose non-living images have been created used to exist in a living form. Baba has come to make us pure, that is, to make us Narayan from an ordinary man. We were in the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan. We are making an effort once again to become like that. So you need to follow them very well. Brahma Baba is an example, so we need to follow him completely. Brahma is not called a deity. To call Brahma Baba cannot be called a deity. He is just he's a human being. To call Vishnu a deity, it's okay. People don't know anything. They simply say Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu. Guru Devo Maheshwara. Now, whose Guru is Vishnu? The highest on the high is the Father. They say salutations to the Supreme Soul. The Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar are called deities, and Shiv Baba is called the Supreme Father or the Supreme Soul. Because he is the greatest of all, we are studying this with him in order to teach it to others. We understand this knowledge and still we are learning. For what purpose? For what purpose? In order to relate to others. Whatever is being explained by Satguru, that is being explained by you to others. You cannot call Guru to be your father and teacher. Else you should have this knowledge in your intellects. We were in the temple of Shiva and we have come to this brothel. Again we need to go to the temple of Shiva. Of course we say we get merged in that light, or someone is merged in that light. So Baba says the light merged into the light, whereas souls are imperishable. Every soul has got respective roles to play. Everyone is an actor. Everyone has received their respective roles to play. It cannot be erased at any time. all the souls of the whole world, they have to play their parts, because this is the recording which takes place on a large scale, and every actor has to play their respective roles. As if a new shooting takes place, whereas this eternal shooting has already taken place. The history of the history and the geography of the world just repeats. The soul is a wonderful star which resides in the center of the forehead. So Baba says it never gets erased. Previously you didn't have this knowledge. This is the wonder of the world. Your hearts become happy on hearing the word heaven. It isn't the golden age now. This is the iron age. Baba says, since the iron age is going on, whichever soul departs, they will just take their birth in this iron age only. Baba says you all definitely have to go, but impure souls cannot go because that is the pure world. You need to become pure, then you will be able to go back. You children become pure through the power of yoga. God Father just creates that pure world, and Ravan makes it hell. This is of course visible, right? People burn an effigy of Ravan, and human beings say that it has been followed from the time immemorial. But they are not sure about from when did it start. They don't have any idea about from when did they start burning an effigy. So, since they speak of the hundreds of thousands of years, it cannot be divided into half and half. They say that the iron age is to last for 40,000 years. So people are in extreme darkness. It's very difficult for them to awaken from this sleep of ignorance. Baba says they don't just wake up. It is the confluence age when the Father comes and shows you the way to become pure. When you become pure, you will be so definitely that pure world gets established. When human beings become pure, so Baba says when the souls become pure, they will have a greater influence on the other species as well as on the elements. So automatically the world transformation takes place and this vicious world gets destructed. It gets destroyed. The world is so big in the iron age and it becomes very small in the golden age. Baba had said, right? Baba says there will not be multi-story buildings in the golden age because you become the master of the world. The entire land and the sky belong to you. So Baba says this is the time to conquer Maya and become the master of the world. Baba says Maya is also powerful. Maya definitely puts obstacles in the process of becoming pure. Of course, many souls have the courage to become pure, whereas Maya comes and just makes their condition very miserable. She just gives you a punch and she makes you fall. Whatever income was accumulated, that gets closed. Again, a lot of effort has to be made. Since the knowledge is imperishable, so Baba says when the soul gets affected by the storms of Maya and when they come back after getting defeated, it takes a long time and it requires a lot of effort. So Baba says some fall and they don't even show their faces and they can't claim such a high status. Full effort has to be made. You shouldn't fail. And this is why some even have a pure marriage. Sannyasis or saints say that it's impossible for the couple to get married and remain pure. The father says, Baba says, it's possible because there is a lot of attainments. If you become pure in this one final birth, you will have a kingdom in heaven. If you become pure in this one birth, you will get the kingdom in heaven. Can't you remain pure in this one birth for such a huge attainment? Baba is telling, when you are getting such a huge attainment at this time, so can't you remain pure for one birth? So they say, the children say that, Baba, we will definitely remain pure. 6 will wear a bracelet of purity. There is no need to tie a thread there. This is a matter of the intellect. So Baba says everything depends on the mind and intellect. Of course, we take this vow and it is something which is done at the internal level or a subtle level. It's not about tying a Rakhi or it's not about tying a thread. So Baba says, remember me alone. Daughters relate this knowledge to many, but it doesn't sit in the intellects of those important people. The father says, first of all, explain to them very clearly. All of these are the children of Prajapita Brahma. We are receiving the inheritance from the Shiv Baba. We need to become pure from impure. Now the father says, constantly remember me alone. No one else can say this. Baba says, no soul has the capacity to tell that remember me alone. This can be said by Shiv Baba alone. First of all, you need to have this clear in their intellects that Bharat was a viceless world. Now it has become vicious. Again it has to become viceless. And how does it become viceless? God speaks, remember me alone. Even if you just say this sentence, that itself is more. It's a good fortune. But Baba says, however, you will not be able to say this phrase at least because you forget. Baba had explained that Baba had already inaugurated. It's also mentioned in Gita that, oh children, you should gain victory or you should conquer lust. Then you will become the conqueror of the world for 21 births. So Baba says, even if you don't become this, at least explain to others. You will find many like this. Those who uplift others and they themselves fall down. The lust is the greatest enemy. It makes you fall right down into the gutter. Only the children who conquer lust will become the conquerors of the world. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning. Namaste from the mother, father, and Bab Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children, and spiritual children also offer love, remembrance, and say good morning to the mother, father, and Bab Dada. The essence for dharna, first one, keep all your attainments in front of you in this final birth and definitely become pure. Don't be defeated by any obstacles of Maya. Keep all your attainments in front of you in this final birth and definitely become pure. Don't be defeated by the obstacles of Maya. Keep your aim and objective in front of you and make the full effort. Just as Father Brahma made effort and changed from an ordinary man into Narayan, in the same way, follow him and become seated on the throne and make effort to become Satopradhan. You should make effort to become Satopradhan. Blessing. May you be a hero actor with all rights and overcome all problems as though you are playing games. May you be a hero actor with all rights and overcome all problems as though you are playing games. No matter what the situations and problems are, don't be controlled by the problems, but don't let them influence you. Don't be a subservient to them, but have all the rights and overcome the problems in such a way that it's as though you are playing games. Externally, you may have a part of crying, but you should feel inside that it's all the game, which is called the drama. And we are hero actors in the drama. Hero means those who play accurate parts. Therefore, consider any big problem to be a game and make it light. Don't have any burden. The one who plays accurately is called hero actor. They consider big problem to be a game and they make it light. Don't have any burden. Slogan: constantly churn this knowledge, you will remain constantly cheerful and protected from Maya's attractions. Today's subject signal 19th. To have the true Rakhi of purity, to tie a Rakhi of purity means to be completely viceless. Not even you shouldn't have even a trace of these vices. So Baba says waste thoughts give birth to anger and lust. That is, any type of wasteful vision on any soul would not be said to be purity. So surrender all waste thoughts out of love for the Father, and you will become a bead of the rosary of victory. Om Shanti. Today we have Raksha Bandhan. The program starts at 10 a.m. in Diamond Hall. All the sisters and brothers of the Pandav Bhavan, Gyan Sarovar, Shantivan, Sangam Bhavan, Trauma Center, Eye Hospital, Nursing College, Shivmani, Peace Park, BK Colony, all old as well as new Sevadaris. Even all the sisters and brothers who have come for any other program are requested to just gather in the Diamond Hall. 10 to 11 there will be yoga, and from 11 a.m. we will offer Bhog to Baba. We will listen to Bhog message. Then all the few prominent brothers and sisters will tie Rakhi to sisters and dadis. Today is the main program of the Rakhi. All the department heads are requested to pay attention. On the occasion of the session anniversary of respected Prakashmani Dadiji, there will be a Brahma Bhojan and the distribution of godly gift tomorrow. And you are requested to collect that slip from hall number 88 from 10 to 12 noon. You need to give the list of your workers. Based on that, the slip would be provided. If the workers don't have that slip, they will not be given the godly gift. Today's meditation will be in the conference hall from 6 to 8 p.m. and tomorrow's Murli class will be in the Diamond Hall. ओम शांति।
अपने पुरुषार्थ में तीव्रता लाना, अपने पुरुषार्थ को सहज अनुभव करना, हमारा पुरुषार्थ यथार्थ और सफलतापूर्वक बना रहे, उसके लिए सहजते सहज विधि जो बाबा हमें कहे उस बात को हम उसी दिन उस समय से लेकर अपने अंदर चिंतन में लाते जाएं और चिंतन करते करते बाप की महानताओं को जानते हुए उस महानता का हम अपने अंदर अनुभव करें। कहा जाता है अनुभव कभी भी भूलता नहीं है, बातें भूल जाएंगी, देखी हुई बात भी कभी भूल जाती है, परंतु अनुभव की हुई बात कभी भूल नहीं सकती। इसलिए जो बाप हमें शिक्षा देते हैं उस शिक्षा को पालन करते अपने जीवन में उसका अनुभव करे बरोबर। बाबा ने जो आज ये बात कही है उसका कितना फायदा है।
हाँ सबसे बड़ी